Hey there, welcome to a full guide on how to use StreamableRun. We're going to be going over everything. This video is going to be a bit long, but in this video, you'll see exactly what Streamable can offer you, as well as exactly step-by-step on how to set up your ingest, destinations, and use all of our features. Let's head right in. Okay, so first we're just gonna go over what Streamable will actually do for you. And so you can also see this for yourself. The website is streamable.run. And so the main thing is premium streaming servers. So it makes sure that you have stream drop protection among a lot of other things. And so if your connection gets spotty without Streamable, a lot of these platforms will just end like Twitch or Kick. And so what we do is we automatically switch you over to an ingest offline scene. You have the choice to show your clips via our clips player. And when your connection comes back, it'll automatically switch your stream back to your phone data so that your viewers don't get kicked and can continue watching a smooth stream. Other things that come with this is the ability to switch between desktop and IRL and any other camera without ending. Without Streamable or a cloud server, you have to end stream, switch the destination, and then start again. Again, this will kick your viewers. And then another thing is that we will make sure that you F less often. Pretty much we have a buffer and we do some smart technology around this so that your stream can absorb some poor network conditions. And we have a lot of people doing side-by-side comparison with our server and another server, like they're streaming at the same time. And on ours, the stream will be smooth, but on other servers, it'll be like choppy and things like that. The next is the ability to stream to horizontal and vertical streams at the same time. So we have a horizontal stream editor and a vertical stream editor. Also multiple destinations, we support any, including custom. Then we have DDoS protection. So this is to protect you against hackers and things like that. We make it really easy to collab stream in an instant while you're live. You just have to add their email and you can share your ingest with another streamer. And of course, we have a Remote OBS, which your team or moderators can configure and edit your stream in real time from anywhere in the world. And yeah, we're working with a lot of really big streamers nowadays. They really love it and we're sure we can help you as well. So in this video, I'm gonna be walking over literally every step that you could possibly take. A lot of this is gonna be in the guide, so if you want to just take a look at yourself, like how to connect OBS, Moblin, IRL Pro, stream to Twitch, Kick, YouTube, add ingest, or things like that, you can just check out the guides. But this is gonna be a full video guide and we'll just walk through it every single little step. All right, so the first thing you want to do is get started. So let's make a new account. So we'll make it test. And once your account is created, you'll want to choose a subscription. We have a free trial for you, so you can try it out for free, make sure it works with your setup, and go from there. You can choose advanced or max. Advanced is usually enough for most people, but for very serious streamers, you probably want to go with the max because we have unlimited ingest, unlimited destinations, and things like that. Okay, and when you sign up, you'll be met with this onboarding. Since we're making this video, let's just go ahead and set that up. So the first thing you want to do is just start your server like it asks you to. And this will take around 30 seconds. Now that your server is started, we're just gonna set up OBS, Moblin, and IRL Pro. There's other things like LiveU and RTMP. So we're gonna be setting that as well, but we'll just do it after this onboarding. So first we're gonna set up the OBS. And so we go into here, we select the OBS ingest and copy the server endpoint. So just click to copy. And what we want to do is go into OBS and just go ahead and put this into the settings here. So stream service needs to be custom. So one thing is that you want to remove the service server and stream key and make sure that, sometimes OBS has this checked. So you definitely want this to be unchecked right here and paste it into server. And normally your settings will be fine, but I just want to show you that we have a guide here that has all the specific settings that you need to make sure are set. Like the most important one is probably the settings video FPS is 60. So that's it by default, but just make sure that this is 60 here. And the video bitrate in output is 6,000. So I actually did not have that. And we should change it to that. So now we're good. We just want to start streaming on OBS, which will send the data to Streamable and we can see it here. So this is a compressed preview. It is a lower frame rate than what's actually gonna be on your stream and lower quality as well. It's just for a preview. And that's it, OBS is connected. And so now we're gonna set up Moblin, which is the preferred app on the iPhone. And it's actually even easier than the OBS. All you need to do is just double click to scan this QR code. Take your phone right here, use the camera app to scan it. And so here, what we want to do is click import settings. Do create new if you already have that. So there we go, it's imported. And just click go live on Moblin. And so what this is gonna be doing is sharing the information over to Streamable. And just like that, if we switch to this scene right here, we're connected. And so now we're gonna set up IRL Pro, which is the preferred app for Android. And it's the same thing. We just wanna open up ingest 3, open up IRL Pro, double click to unblur this QR code, take the camera app on your Android and just simply scan it. And so it's going to ask you if you want to import your settings and you just click OK. On IRL Pro, there's just one additional step that you need to do, which is you need to go into the settings, connections, and just select your streamable ingest. After that's set up, just go live by clicking the play button to start your broadcast on IRL Pro, and instantly it'll be added to Streamable. So this is the footage from the Android. And to see a clear preview of this, which is what will actually be shown on the stream, I'll give you a preview here of the Remote OBS. Okay, so next we're gonna be adding the LiveU or a DSLR camera. And so for this, I recommend just visiting this guide because there's two settings that we just want to get right here. And so the first thing you need to do is go over to your LiveU solo dashboard and sign in. Turn on your LiveU and we're just gonna configure the connection with Streamable by adding a new destination. So what you want to do is scroll down to SRT out caller solo. The name is gonna be Streamable. And the setting you want is this 1080p 5060 no nulls. You get the URL and stream ID from Streamable. So we're adding ingest 4, LiveU. And so we just click this URL here and paste it into here. And same for the stream ID. Passphrase you can leave blank. And for this, you want to set it to 800 milliseconds. And just click submit. Then what you want to do is set this LRT latency to 5 seconds. This is gonna increase the buffer so it can absorb more network drops. And after this, just click go live and it'll be sent to Streamable. So here we see that it's coming from the LiveU on another source. And yeah, you can use any camera that you want with the LiveU. The next thing that we're going to do is go over adding every single destination. And so we support pretty much every single platform like Twitch, YouTube, Kick, Instagram, TikTok, X, OnlyFans, custom, SRT pull down. So we're gonna be starting with Twitch. So let's go over here. We don't really need a name for it and just log in with Twitch. It takes 2 buttons. So once you click authorize, Twitch is now added and you're good to go. You can stream from Twitch. The next thing that we're gonna do is add Kick. So it's the same thing. You just click configure. If you're already logged in, it'll be this, but if not, then you need to log in. And just like that, Kick is now added. And so you can stream to Kick now. Next, let's add YouTube. So all you need to do is click add in destinations, YouTube. And so here it's a bit different. What you need to do is go to YouTube. You want to click create, go live. And so what we need to retrieve is the stream URL, which is found here, and the stream key, which you can copy by clicking this copy icon up here on YouTube. So let's just do that. What we want to do is go into here, this destination tab. So the URL goes in there and the stream key goes here. And once you click add with a name, you're all good to go and you can stream to YouTube. The next is Instagram. And so this is vertical streaming. So it's gonna add the vertical destination to your Remote OBS. And the same thing is here. What you need to do is click create live video. And you wanna just say test, audience, I'll just do practice, right? And here it gives you the stream URL and the stream key. And so one thing to note is that you have to do this on desktop. This is just what Instagram requires. But once you set it up, you're good to go and you can just leave and only use your phone. So here we want to say Instagram as a name and click add. And then your Instagram will be added and you can stream to Instagram now. And so for TikTok, what you need to do is ask their support or go through an agency to get the URL or key. I personally don't stream to TikTok, so I don't have the URL or key, but we have a ton of TikTok streamers. You can just input the URL and key here and it'll just be fine. The same for X, just put in the stream URL and key, and the same for custom. Okay, so we have these destinations set up here and we are all good to go. We'll see that because we added a vertical destination while the server was live, it'll still work on the horizontal, but the server isn't able to configure the vertical scenes until the next startup. So what we're gonna do really quickly is just shut down the server. It takes less than 10 seconds and then start it up again. I would say that normally you wouldn't run into this because you can set up all your destinations while your server is not live, so you won't have to do this. Okay, so now that our server is back up, we'll see that the vertical scenes are all set up. You can make it bigger or smaller like this. A lot of people like to make it bigger since it's on mobile and just center it. So that looks good to me. And now let's just start streaming. And so to start streaming, you just want to click start stream here. For Twitch and Kick, you can actually edit the titles here. So that's pretty neat. And the next thing I'm going to show you is how to collab stream with another person. So the first thing you want to do is just go to the friend connections tab on the left and click add friends. Here I'm going to share my ingest 2 because that's what I'm using on my Moblin. So we're going to add manavbokanala@gmail.com. He's right here. And so our friend request is sent. And on his end, all he needs to do is he'll get a notification here. So he needs to accept it and just share over his ingest as well. And immediately, while you can even do this while you're live, but it shows up here. And so if we go to dashboard here, we're still in our scene, but if we go to the friend tab, we can see that his scene is actually active right now, and we just switch to it immediately. And so this can happen while you're live. So now we can collab and use the same camera, you know, for eating or anything like that. And a lot of streamers like doing this. And to go back to your own scene, you just go to click ingest 2 scene and it'll be back on your camera and you can collab together on your own camera. And yeah, that's as easy as it gets. Now you can just start stream and go from there. Next, let's go over how to add the chat overlay onto your stream. So Streamable covers this. If you added Twitch or Kick, you just click copy here and you go to your Remote OBS. You want to go down to the bottom left and click add browser and say chat. Just put in the URL for your chat right here. Click OK. And now anybody that chats, it'll show up here. Here we can test in an offline chat. And we'll see that it shows up right here and you can resize it to be smaller or bigger. For Twitch, we can do that as well. Just go to the offline chat. I'm going to click test, and we said that it shows up here. So we'll make it a bit bigger. And the colors from the username of this chat comes from the username. So it'll all be different for different users. Next, what I'll be going over is uploading your own assets. So let's say you want your own starting soon, anything like a video, song, or anything like that. All you need to do is just upload it into assets here. As an example, I'm just gonna be using a random image here, but you can do a photo or anything like that. And this can all happen while you're live. You just upload it here, go into Remote OBS. I'm gonna turn back on my ingest so that we switch back to the phone. And to add this, we just want to go to image, if it's an image, click media, if it's any sort of video, MP4 or MP3. But for us, I just did a test image just to show you guys. We have it in here. It's under home, Nico uploads. Click that and you can just use this. Imagine this is your starting soon image. You can just put it onto your starting soon scene, just like that. The next thing I'm gonna cover is Clips Player. It's super easy. If you just added your Twitch or your Kick, it'll be here by default. And you can either select or deselect clips. You can click save. And all that will happen is that when you go offline, right, on your phone, so we're just gonna go offline, we will automatically switch you to an ingest offline scene. And here we have our clips on both the vertical and horizontal. and these are both randomized. The next thing that I'm going to be going over is this upload corner. It's a really great way that big streamers right now are able to earn more from their streams and also just engage their community more. And what it is exactly, it's a browser source in the top right of your stream, and viewers can then pay you a bit of money, upload an image, and it gets first moderated by us, our systems, and then your moderators. They click OK and it'll show up on the stream. And people really like this. So all you need to do is just click enabled here. You'll see that we actually added the upload corner for you on both the vertical and horizontal streams. So I'll move the chat out of the way here. And the next thing you need to do is give your viewers a way to view this link. So what you want to do is download this image here and copy this viewer upload link. Go to whichever platform you're streaming to. Let's say Twitch is here. You go to the About, Edit Panels, and we're just gonna add one. So we'll say Upload Corner, add this image that we downloaded, and add the link. Put the link right here and click Submit. Now if you preview the panels, it'll look like this. And when viewers click this, what they'll see is that they can upload an image to your stream. I'll show you how exactly that looks like without you needing to pay, so you can just test this out here. We have a test section here, so you can do this. Let's just put in an image. I'm just gonna upload a W here, and what you'll see is that whoever you added as a moderator, we'll go over this in a bit, but you can add moderators to your Streamable without needing to share any passwords because they have their own account, but they can control yours if they go into right here and just click approve, and we can see a preview here, but also in your stream, it'll be up on the top right corner and your viewers will see that. And yeah, this is a really cool way that people are earning more money. So feel free to try it out on Streamable. Okay, so I'm going to pause there. If you ever wanted to start a stream, you can toggle these, and you can also just do this on your phone as well. That's what this is made for. You just need to go to streamable.run on your phone and you can control all of this on your phone. And yeah, that's about it. If you have any questions or concerns, just hit us up on Discord. We have a very, very active support team, and we can also just hop on a call to get you set up. Happy streaming, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.